They are retired professors, researchers, scientists, engineers, and administrators. They spent their careers at the University of Nevada, Reno, teaching the next generation, conducting research, and building the knowledge base of a growing state. This is the UNR Retired Faculty Association, 144 members strong and 10 years young. Their mission? The skills and experiences of retired university faculty need not fade away with retirement. So they stay connected, they stay curious, and several times a year, they go somewhere to see the world they helped build. Today, that somewhere is Thacker Pass, and the connection to UNR runs deeper than you might expect. Many of the engineers, biologists, hydrologists, and environmental specialists working at this site are UNR graduates. They learn their craft here. The retired faculty visiting today may well have taught some of the people now building one of the most significant energy projects in American history. This is Thacker Pass, and the story of what is being built here is not one of sudden discovery or rushed development. It is a story of patience, persistence, and 2 decades of methodical work. Before the bus even reaches the site, the education begins. At the Lithium Americas offices in Winnemucca, staff brief the group on what they are about to see, the scale of the project, the science behind it, and what it means for Nevada and the nation. Nothing quite prepares you for the scale of it.
There's a lot of uneven surface right here. You guys get off. Be careful. Don't step on rocks. Twist your ankle. Don't fall.
At the viewing platform, a second briefing. More questions, more answers. This is a group that came to learn, and they are learning. This project did not happen overnight. Western Lithium began work here in 2007. Nearly 2 decades of geology, permitting, environmental review, engineering, and financing followed before a single shovel broke ground in 2023. Phase 1 is targeted for mechanical completion in late 2027. When fully operational, it will produce 40,000 tons of battery-quality lithium carbonate every year, enough to power roughly 500,000 electric vehicles. General Motors has already signed a contract for every ton, for the next 20 years. And Thacker Pass occupies just 6,000 of Nevada's 70 million acres, less than 1/100th of 1% of the state. This is not a rush. It is one of the most carefully planned energy projects in American history. As the group looks out over the construction site, one thing becomes clear. Most of what's being built here isn't a mine. It's a chemical plant. Lithium Americas describes itself as a lithium refining and production company. The construction is contracted to Bechtel. What Lithium Americas is building is a facility that will take raw clay out of the Nevada ground and produce nearly fully refined battery-grade lithium carbonate, right here, on site, without the ore ever leaving the state. Most lithium operations worldwide ship raw ore to China for processing. Thacker Pass is designed to do it all domestically. One of the most striking engineering details, an on-site sulfuric acid plant. Rather than trucking in hazardous acid, they truck in raw sulfur, safe to transport, and manufacture the acid on site. 1 truckload of sulfur makes 3 truckloads of acid. Transportation costs go down by 2/3. The safety factor goes way up, and the heat generated in the process will produce about 40% of the facility's power needs, carbon-free. The tour's final stop is back in Winnemucca, at what Lithium Americas calls the Workforce Hub, a residence facility built for the project's construction workforce. A third briefing. More questions from a group that still isn't finished learning. Workers do 10-hour days, 6 days a week, for 6 weeks straight, then a full week off. When they leave, they vacate their rooms completely, everything stored until they return. Nearly 1,500 workers live here during their shifts, at no charge. The modular units were trucked down from a project in Canada. Every room has a private bathroom. 3 meals a day, free, around the clock. A 24-hour gym. The facility is what Lithium Americas calls a damp camp. Alcohol is allowed, but not sold on site. Workers can bring their own and consume it in the lounge. It's a self-contained world, purpose-built for one of the most ambitious energy projects in the American West. Thacker Pass is one of only 2 lithium projects actively moving toward production in Nevada. The second, Rhyolite Ridge, is still years away. This is not a rush. It is the beginning of something much larger. Lithium Americas has fully funded the construction of a new K-8 school, a $16 million investment in the local community. The company has contributed $6 million to the Fort McDermott tribe. The economic benefits of Thacker Pass are not a future promise. They are already arriving. During the 7-year construction phase, Thacker Pass will generate an average of $727 million in annual economic activity in Humboldt County and nearly $1 billion per year across the state of Nevada. But for 23 retired faculty members from the University of Nevada, Reno, the meaning of the day runs deeper than economics or energy policy. They came to see the fruits of their labor, and they found them. In the engineers and scientists building this project. In the careful, responsible development of a resource that could power America's clean energy future. The Retired Faculty Association welcomes all members for our annual events and our special tours, like this one. Join, connect, and be a part of the university community through the University of Nevada, Reno Retired Faculty Association.